Hi, I'm Annie Farmelo. Welcome to Relish All Things Succulent. On this show we'll be heading off to the Wayville Showground, Camillo from Assaggio's, the award-winning restaurant on King William Road, and the innovation of the MenuPad from Jock Gordon.
Well, a farmer's market is a very particular kind of market. It's food-based. The traders here are the makers, the bakers, the growers, the fishermen who produce the food. Stephen over there with the chocolates, he makes the chocolates and he brings them here. So it's a market that focuses particularly on direct sales from the makers.
I've always loved cooking, and I've always really enjoyed getting into cooking, but I found that as I did experience in industrial kitchens or large-scale, high-end restaurants, that the pressure and the consistent just doing things over and over, I didn't feel like I was in control, and that's not what I was looking for in my life. I wanted to do something a little bit more in control, and I managed a little chocolate shop for a while. And while I was in the shop, there were these small little French handmade chocolates. And I kept thinking to myself, surely someone can teach me how to make these. So after about 6 months of research, I finally found someone over in Melbourne, travelled over there, did a few months of study, and that was about 4 years ago. So I've been developing my skill ever since then. This is the chocolate that I designed specially for Kai Lu, his latest release. We had a special dinner, and we released this chocolate especially, and a olive oil truffle as well, which we're hoping to release onto the market ourselves. We love trying to get the balance correct with our chocolates. It's very much about the taste of the chocolate. We don't want the last flavour on the palate to be sweetness. So it's got to look nice. You eat with your eyes before you eat with your mouth. And then you want to get that beautiful filling flavour, but then the final flavour on your palate needs to be that good rich chocolate flavour, which is why we only enrobe in a 72% dark chocolate. We don't use anything less than that because we want that richness to follow through.
When we do catering for weddings and so forth, one of the options on the canapé menu, the cocktail item, was a salt and pepper squid. And time after time, everyone would just be coming into the kitchen and saying, wow, that was the best salt and pepper squid we've ever had, and the dipping sauce, where can I buy it? Little did they know that we actually produce it there in the kitchen. So those constant comments over probably about 7 or 8 months prompted me to start the range, the Passionate Foodie range.
Well, this is all Matt's doing. That's my partner in crime, or in business rather. He is a baker and he's very particular in his baking, and he has a passion for it. This is all done overnight at Currency Creek at our property with his brother Marty. It takes about 16 hours from when he lays down the sourdoughs, the rye, the wholemeal and the white. They need to sit for about 12 hours before he bakes them off, so they get laid down at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then from there he goes until 6 o'clock, where he just gives me a high five in the morning. As he goes to bed, I'm into the van and I'm driving down here with my daughter Naomi. But really the whole product line is driven by what consumers want nowadays. They want organic, they want fresh, they want a connection. They want to know there's not huge food miles in their product. We use the olive oil from the Wollonga Plains, which is almost green, it's so fresh.
Assaggio started with a dream that Martin Curnow, my business partner, had, and his father, in opening up a restaurant at King William Road, Hyde Park. They were looking for a chef, and I found out that they needed a chef, so I called them one day, and after the very first meeting, we became business partners. So it's been very successful in sharing everything to do with business, but also our passion for the industry and what we do with our customers. Assaggio means to taste. We carefully chose that name so people would remember, and we have lots of little tasting plates. Right from the very beginning, we've got our Assaggio platter that's got a selection of 5 entrees that we all hand make. Everything's handmade here at Assaggio, and right down to our More plate, which it's got lovely ice creams and biscuits and petit fours and desserts. Everything, we make on the premises. Well, I think Edward has just turned second year, and he's been on cold larder, and he's doing another signature dish that we have here that everyone comes for. It's a vitello tonnato, so it's lovely sliced Cleveland veal, placed with a bluefin tuna, so thinly sliced bluefin tuna, and then we make a lovely whole egg mayonnaise with a caper sauce, so that it's got lovely tuna and capers through that sauce that we place on top of the vitello tonnato, and we serve lovely olive caviar, so it's like olive tapenade, our own special recipe, some baby capers, extra virgin olive oil, some beautiful herb salad. Well, I think we're very accessible. We're not fine dining, we're formal, but very accessible. So that means we're open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner, and we're very welcoming. You just don't have to wear a suit or a special dress to come to Assaggio. My obsessive passion came from my mother. As a young child, she loved cooking, and her mother and father saw that in her and got her to learn from many other village people within Italy, the Napoli region, and obviously she would bring that home, and she brought that to Australia with her, that passion. And obviously myself as a young child, watching all these lovely, beautiful things that she makes, I got a really big passion for food, yeah.
We were really inspired that one of the restaurants industry was one of the only sort of areas that hadn't been changed in a major way, and the menu had been the same for over 100 years or longer, and we thought this is one of the new areas that could be digitised. So MenuPad as an idea is a digital menu. It allows the waiter or the patron to interact with the menu, to see what they're eating, to have mood matching for food, and even the wine. Too often you go to a waiter and they're just there for the trial. They don't know what wine suits them, that suits the individual meals. The MenuPad will help interact the wine with the dish so that the patron gets the best wine to match the best dish, so it's got a built-in sommelier. Well, this isn't trying to replace the sommelier at all. It's a tool where the sommelier could hold the iPad in his hand, or the MenuPad, and he could show a video of a review of the wine. He could show tasting notes. A sommelier can't remember 1,000 tasting notes for 1,000 different wines. The MenuPad does it all for him, and it also makes his life a lot easier. So we're not trying to replace the people interactivity, because people buy people, they don't buy a picture on a computer. We want to be able to keep that social interaction, because a lot of people are losing it, and that's what they want to go to a restaurant for. I mean, if you wanted to eat at home on the internet, you could do that, but you come into a restaurant, you want to talk to the people, you want to have that interaction. The MenuPad just enhances that by being able to see as well as hear and taste. So it enables all your senses rather than just two. What inspired us to do MenuPad was just all the options that could change the restaurant industry and the dining experience for the patron.
I hope you enjoyed the pilot show. On our next episode, you'll experience the Italia program in action, Paddock to Plate, and Sears Cooking School. Relish All Things Succulent brings together passionate purveyors of wine, food, cooking, and lifestyle in the hospitality vertical. Showcase your business with your own unique style, innovative ideas, and your suppliers in your own domain. Combine personable interviews in the environment you know, live TV interaction for internet viewers, reinforce brand awareness and logo representation with direct linkage to your website. Your show is archived and uploaded to social media websites for the world to see. Give me a call to discuss your business now. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you all next time, and remember, relish all things succulent.